I'm sorry again, there was some problem here. I don't know, it's frequently happening, but anyways, I'll continue with the class now. I was telling you about a kind of programming. I mean, there are two situations in the execution time. One is design and another is execution. Like normally what happens in our regular programming, we place the components, and those components at the time of execution, we don't expect them to be made like this, visible or disabled. I mean, we have not yet moved to such complicated programming. So this will rarely happen when at the time of execution, we will try to work on those components, or we'll try to change the status of the component. But still, such programming can be done in case of, you can say, export programming. And that time, this class, this particular component event class will come into picture. So what kind of programming I'm talking here? Here we are talking about uh, the kind of event which gets generated when the size, position, or visibility of a component is changed at the time of execution. Okay. So now at the time of execution, as I just showed you how the visibility, or you can say a kind of activation of the component here in case of Microsoft Word is changing based on my actions. If I don't select anything, cut and copy is disabled until unless I select something. The moment I select, it gets enabled. So this is how, which now these two are nothing but these are kind of components here, tools. Similarly, in case of our application, like it may be addition of two numbers or something. In case of Visual Basic, we had done one program, similar program like this. I'll show you. Like we had done one program wherein we had placed one text box here, and we had taken three radio buttons here. I mean, two radio buttons, cut and copy. And then there was some paste. So at a time, only one radio button can be clicked. The moment user types something, this cut, initially all the three buttons we had kept disabled. Only when user typed something here. Can you imagine? Initially, these are disabled. The moment user types something in this text field, then this cut and copy gets enabled. Paste is still disabled. Now, only when the user clicks on either cut or copy, then this paste will get enabled. This is how we had done the programming that time. So in this case, what we are doing, initially we're keeping the components disabled, and the moment user does something, we are changing the status of the component at the time of at runtime. So here, similarly here now, this component event will get generated only when the size, position, or visibility of a component is changed at runtime. Okay, this additional word has to be remembered. The component event class defines integer constant that can be used to identify. So how can we change the status of the component? One is we can hide the component. We can move the component. We can just drag this component, or we can change its placing. We can resize the component, like earlier it was of some size and we are trying to change it at the time of execution. Normally, in case of Java programming, this is little complex, so we may not do it, but you should know. Then component shown, it is opposite of hidden. Unhide is nothing but the component is shown, or it becomes visible. So these are the four constants which are defined based on the action done. So here we will know this event can be generated in any of these four situations. Fine, the common event is generated. So yeah, so there is a method to get what type of event is generated, but here in as per your textbook, there is only one method which is shown, called as get component. Get component will return the component, the source component that generated the event. Fine. So just a minute. Again, there is a problem. I'm very sorry, students. Just a minute. There is some problem with students will just take a break of 2 minutes. I'll just restart my PC and check with the status. मला वाटतं ते रिस्टार्ट करायला लागते. 90.